Alright, so this time out we were on the Mississippi River backwater lake going after spawning crappies. This is a 3-day part going through basically almost the whole spawn from them spawning and bedding and then moving back out into the main lake. We did catch some pretty nice black crappies in this year's spawn, but nothing really giant though. But it was a lot of fun catching them, going crazy, catching them off their beds, sight fishing them when they're on their beds, and then even after. All of it was fun. Enjoy the video. Alright, so this time out we were out for spawning black crappies. The spawn for crappies were just going on in this lake. They were all along the shore where the orange line is, and they were just a jumping and a popping, giving away where they were to almost every angler out there. They were just going ham on the first day, just feeding like crazy and going crazy. It was pretty fun and pretty amazing on the first day, but after that first day the spawn got slower and slower. The second day it was a really slow bite, not as many caught, and then the third day we found out, oh man, they're ready. Most of these fish are off their beds, not even there anymore. There's just a couple left that are still in that shallow area that are still doing whatever, but most of them moved back into the main middle of the lake where they normally are, and that's where we found them on the third day. We did do a bunch of fishing up where they used to be, but like I said, they weren't really there anymore, so we moved out trying to follow them and stay on top of them. That's the location. Enjoy the video. Black crappie spawning on the Mississippi River backwater lake. Another beautiful crappie. Big old crappies. Big old crappies. Catching them on their beds. Sight fishing. 12.5, I believe, or right over it. That's a nice one. Alright. So as you've seen, we were catching spawning crappies up in their beds. They have bed made and all that. There's just all kinds of them swimming around right along the shore on this side. We're going to be fishing that again today, trying for a big crappie. Trying to get new personal bass and stuff like that. When this stuff happens, you need to get out. If you know about a bite like that, that's a good opportunity to try to find a true giant of whatever species it is. Spawning crappies it is right now. We're out here again trying to find a big crappie. We seen some really giants that one time we were out sight fishing them more than anything else. Just right off the boat, just catching them. The biggest one we caught that day was a 12.5. So let's get to it and see what else happens. Well, it's not the target species we're after. That is a largemouth bass, small little guy. First one of the day. Alright, just pulled this guy right out of here. Small little dude. Alright, let's try to get some more. Yeah. And there is another. This would be an eater one, definitely. This is about 10 inches or more. That's a nicer one. Right out in front. Moved down the shoreline a while and really slow bite, but we're getting them. Here's another one. Look at that. Yeah, just really slow. That's the only problem. Let's put them back. Oh, and there's another one. Another eater crappie. Nothing too big there. Just right out under these trees, I'm catching them here. Black crappies. Yeah. So, first little perchy right there. Yeah. It just seems like all kinds of stuff are up in these weeds here. Feeding away and spawning away and yeah. Alright, just pulled up this one. Just moved a tiny bit down the shore. We got this guy. Another nice eater if we were eating. But this guy's going back. Oh, there he goes. Alright. This is right out in these lily pads right next to shore. What I am using. He snapped my line. So right there is what I'm using. An Apex swim bait, 1 inch or 2 inch. And then just a tiny little jig head for a hook. Well, you can see I'm missing something. A northern came and bit it right off. Them northerns are even in here going after all these panfish that are in here. It seems like everything is right along this bank feeding on stuff and minnows, and it's just crazy what's all along this bank. Just caught a golden shiner. That's what the northern bass would be feeding on. That's bait. Well, a couple hours later without catching any. Here's a 10.5. And there we go. Spawning crappies. 10.5 incher. Let's get them back and try to catch some more. Alright, just caught our biggest one of the day. 11 inches. I don't know what time it is, but there it is. Let's get it back. Alright, here this one goes back. Just chilling in the water, and there it goes. Alright. Well, hoping for the last part of this video to finish it off. We'll be on the boat tomorrow, Sunday. Going after the last chance to try to get a new personal best crappie. There's a lot of people out because it's the weekend. Let's get catching some fishies. Well, I am out. That is it for me today. Let's see if we can get, there we go, better lighting right there. This is what I was using, this little panfish pole. Akuma reel. 6-pound test. Suffix Advance. Yeah. I'm done today. I'm out. Tomorrow we're gonna bring a longer rod, like as long as a two-seat couch, bigger than that sofa, as long as that, for a really long reach out of the boat to hopefully maybe get our new personal best crappie. That's it for today though. We're out. Talk to you later. Yeah. 11 inches, yep, 11 inches. Yeah, ain't gonna be long, and then bluegills are gonna be spawning.